हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। We'll chant Namah Shri Shankarananda Gurupadambujanmane Savilas Mahamoha Graha Grasaika Karmane. We will chant from 26th verse now. This is page 42 in my book. 26th verse. Ekamevadvitiyam sat siddhamatra tu kechana Vivvala sadavedam sadevedam purasiditya varnayan magnasyabdhau yatha kshani vivvalani tathasyadhi अखंडैकरसं श्रुत्वा निष्प्रचारा बिभेत्यतः गौडाचार्या विनिर्विकल्पे गौडाचार्या निर्विकल्पे समाधावन्ययोगिनाम् साकार ब्रह्मनिष्ठानाम् अत्यन्तं भयमुचिरे अस्पर्शयोगो नामेशः नामैषः अस्पर्शयोगो नामैषः दुर्दर्शः सर्वयोगिभिः योगिनो बिभ्यति यस्मात् अभये भयदर्शिनः अभये भयदर्शिनः. We had seen that this chapter, which is called Panchbhut Vivek, is differentiation of the existence from the five element, because our experience is that a thing exists, an object exists. So object, we cannot think of the objectless existence. Objectless existence that we are not able to know, and this way existence has become the product, property of the object. So existence is now limited. And to take this wrong notion out, this chapter has begun, commenced. Don't forget main thing of this chapter. Now the sentence Sadev Soumya Idam Agre Asit from Chandogya Upanishad has been taken into consideration. In that chapter, first the word Idam was taken. Then the word Ekam Ev Advitiyam was taken. How the Sat does not have any limitation or any bhed. Swagat bhed, Sajati and Vijati bhed. I have already explained in detail. I will move forward. Generally, we think that existence should be necessarily of an object or on a person. But I gave the example of deep sleep and the pralaya to prove that existence need not be associated with anything. It is an independent entity. And because existence is experienced in the deep sleep without the time, space and object, therefore existence does not have any limitation of any sort. Because existence does not have any limitation, therefore there cannot be two existences, because if two is there, then one has to be having some difference with the qualities, and then only you can say two existences are there. If the existence was with quality, then in the deep sleep you would experience the quality. To experience quality, you always need a time and space. You need a thought. And you should have the experience of other which quality it is not there. We had seen this topic yesterday, if you remember. If you don't remember, please revise it. And therefore, in this existence, Sajati Bhed will not be there. Difference among the species is called Sajati Bhed. Like one cow is different from another cow. Cow is different from horse. This is Vijati Bhed. Vijati Bhed cannot be there because other than existence there will be non-existence. And Swagat Bhed cannot be there within that object because it doesn't have a form. So, Ekam Ev Advitiyam was proved. Few classes we had proved it. Let me move ahead. But the Buddhist came, Shunyavadi came. They said, Bhai, dekho aisa hai. We never experienced this existence, what you call. Because we always experience existence with the object. Existence of this, existence of that. We have not experienced that existence which you are talking. It is not transactional. What you are talking is not practical experience. Then what you say? Vivvalaha asad ev idam purasit iti avarnanayan. They say non-existence alone was there. 26 verse, I had seen it. Non-existence was there in the beginning, and this comes in Taittiriya Upanishad, if you remember. Asat vaidam agre asit. I told also in the yesterday's class. And Asat word has been used in Bhagavad Gita also. Acha? Ha. And they, you know what they say? They say in the deep sleep nothing is there. In the deep sleep, non-existence is there. Because you don't experience anything. Because you don't experience anything in deep sleep, so where I agree there is no time and space, but that is nothing, that is shunya, that is zero. Where you brought existence into picture. They say, Purpaksh. And they have been answered. I told you that there is an incidental diversion from this verse to 35th verse, I think. 36th verse. 35th verse. 35th verse, there is a diversion. I told this point. 25th to 36th verse, there is an incidental diversion. 35th verse. 35th. Okay, I hope you got the Purpaksh. Such a big religion is formed because of this, and therefore there is no God also. Lo, khatam ho gaya sab. The problem with the Buddhists is they don't accept Shastra as Praman. They accept the intellect, logic, or as Praman. What's wrong in that? You know, any logic when you use, it uses a certain data. Certain data is there. Supposing I say, it's raining. So you say, okay, it must be very hot, then it must be raining. You had already the association of the heat and the rain in the past. And therefore you can say, okay, it is raining because it was hot. It must be hot, therefore it must be raining. After summer, rain comes. So this is called your logic, which is based on a certain data. But when you come to the area of self, there the world, if you use the same logic of the worldly parallels to prove something about Atma, it doesn't work. Because that logic doesn't work here. I'll give the example. People say, you know, Bhagwan Krishna and Bhagwan Ram. Bhagwan Ram was Maryada Purushottam. He followed rules in his life, do's and don'ts in his life. Bhagwan Krishna didn't follow, he was Leela Purushottam. He performed more Leela. There was not Maryada in him. They say like that. It's wrong. Bhagwan Krishna had Ishwari Maryada. He followed the Ishwari rules, not the human rules. So don't put the data of the human rules and superimpose on Lord Krishna. That logic will not work. Human rules he did not follow because he acted more as a Ishwar, and Bhagwan Ram acted more as a human being. Bhagwan Krishna Leela was more like Bhagwan. So that human being, what human being will do, and he should also do, that data you don't put it there, that logic won't work on him. That logic will not work. That's why he performed Ras Leela. I will also perform. You will go into jail. if you perform Ras Leela, you will go into jail because that is not for you. It is for your contemplation. I told you, if you want to perform Ras Leela, first lift the Govardhan Parvat, or kill Putna, or you have to dance on the Kaliya. If you can do these things, even when you do, I will be satisfied. Then, of course, you can definitely do Ras Leela. People, those who are, newspaper kind of people who try to pick up from Hindus, Puranas, they pick up stray incidents and just paint that what character Krishna had. ऐसे कृष्ण भगवान भी नहीं बोलते. तुम पागल हो. He, first of all, you decide who is he and see all the leelas. Then only you can conclude about this leela. He can drink fire. You can't drink water also properly. How 3-4 glasses, he drank fire. 6 days he kills Putna. In his mouth he will show Vishwarup. Whole Brahmand is seen in his mouth. You heard the story. Therefore, Purana should be read from a teacher. Otherwise, you will haphazardly conclude something with your limited mind. The rules which are applicable for the human being, you are applying on the God. You don't know the rules are not applicable for God because He doesn't have doer and enjoyer. Those who have every rules is not universal, made by human being. On the road, the rule is keep to the left. If you are in America, it is keep to the right. In the house, this rule is not there. Please walk to the left. Where are you walking? Please walk to the left of the room. That is only in the road. It will be ridiculous. So that logic which you use for the worldly name and forms to prove something, that logic is not applicable in the Brahman or Ishwar, etc. Supposing I say, that person, please see that person is there or not. Rakesh is there or not outside. You say, I did not see. I didn't see. There is no person standing anywhere. I checked the bookstall. I checked the kitchen. I saw out of the gate this person called Rakesh. Nobody was around. Acha, and therefore either he has gone away or he didn't come itself. I didn't see from morning. Who told you he was there? No, I heard that he may have. Maybe, but I didn't see him. So what is the logic? Whatever is not seen doesn't exist. But in the Brahman, whatever is not seen doesn't exist. This logic doesn't go there. Their logic is whatever is seen is not existing. Yad drishyam tad jadam, yad jadam tan nashtam, yad nashtam tan mithya. Are you getting my point? Why the world is mithya? Because it is seen. This logic is in the Atma. And in the Vyavhar logic is that what it is there because it is seen. I hope you are understanding. So, for proving the self, the Buddhas took the worldly logic to prove the self and Atma. And Atindriya Vishay, in the topic of transcendental topic, Vedas are the Pramana and not the normal Pramana. Normal means of knowledge are not effective because all means of knowledge are based on fast. All Pramana are Pratyaksh Pramana, good. And Atma cannot be Pratyaksh, so it does not work there. That, like by eyes you cannot have a taste. With the tongue you cannot have a smell. One Praman will not go into other area to justify it. You are dealing about Brahma which is not the object of senses or a mind or intellect. And therefore all the Praman collapse there. Don't use this Praman. You will conclude wrongly. Like from the eyes you are trying to see the taste. Bole, I think it is tasty. There will always be element of speculation. Some food may not appear tasty from the eyes, but they are much more tasty. By one praman will not be sure about that praman. I hope. And Buddhists, what Buddhists did, they very popular philosophies they have. You know why? Because they don't have to accept God. Very, very easy. Well, I don't have to accept God, so I don't have to do rituals. So I'll be saved and therefore I am going to become Buddhist. Moment it gives you some freedom and licentiousness, and I'll meditate, because meditation is synonym to laziness also. Many lazy people meditate. Not that all the meditators are lazy. Because you don't move hand, leg. Puja, you have to move, you have to have faith, you have to chant, you have to go to the temple, you have to have faith, you have to have tapasya. Meditation is good, just sit quietly. What you are doing inside only God knows. And therefore it attracted many youngsters. You don't have to go for shraddha, you don't have to go, all these things, you are saved. Just meditate, nothingness. ऐसा है. Don't think we don't think. We have thought so much about each topic that it will baffle you. If you remember, in our Vedanta class we had Darshan Shastra also. Darshan we studied for 32 classes we were there on Darshan. In that I had taken Buddhist, 4 classes are there, 4 types are there. I hope this point is clear. Please let me go ahead. And the example what he gave is that somebody is drowned. With the eyes he was able to see clearly when he was on the top of the water. But the same eyes, when it is drowned in the water, it can't see properly. So that praman is not working inside the water. There you may need a different kind of glasses to see inside the water. I don't know. Swimmers and scuba divers will tell that they have another way to see. I don't know, I have never. They have another kind of goggle through which they can see, because what is deep down the ocean or whatever is there. I have not dived at all. I never swam also in my life. Never swam. Neither I want to swim. I have no desire at all. Acha? Didn't go to the swimming pool? Never. I see from outside only. I'm drowned. So, Stanley, you know swimming, huh? You know? Sure. Although Ganges was near my house. So many used to jump and swim. I just used to watch. That sanjog did not come that I had to learn swimming. Magnasya abdhaur. And this was said in 27th verse. Akhandaikrasam shrutva nishprachara bibeti ataha. So ataha. So nishprachara, I told you, where buddhi is not able to move. Because where vishesh is there, there only vritti moves. Vritti moves in the water of visheshta. Something is specification. Where there is no specification, buddhi does not move, it collapses. So, when this dualist or all other people think that they are talking about the self, which is not having any gunas, any shape, then they get afraid and ran away. They said, these Vedantis have come, let us run away. I told you. Now 28 verse, these words I had taken earlier. Gaudacharya, this is Dada Guru of Shankaracharya. He is the grand Guru. His Guru was Govind Padacharya. And Govind Padacharya's Guru was Gaud Padacharya, who is the author of Karika, glossary on Mandukya. So Gaudacharya, so he had talked about Nirvikalp Samadhi. Gaud Padacharya. Nirvikalpe Samadhau Anna Yoginam. Who are these Yoginam? So Sakar Brahmanishtanam Atyantam Bhayam Uchire. So Uchire is from Vach Dhatu, Atmanepadi lit. So Uchire, they talk about that. And they are very scared. Why? Because they think that they will prove my God is wrong. Dar lag jata unko. So this is said here. And then he quotes Karika. This is 29th verse. And he has given the one name as Asparsh Yoga. Asparsh Yoga, this you can go. This comes in Mandu Karika, Advait Prakana 39th Shlok, 3.39. Asparsh Yoga. I hope you have the Karika. Manduk and Karika you have in your room. With the Bhashya you had been seeing. So you can go and see if you are interested. If you have no interest, don't worry. Create interest. So Asparsh Yoga, the yoga of non-touching. Why? Which is formless. How can it touch something? Esha durdarsha sarv yogi bihi. It is very difficult to know that. Why? Difficult to know because you have to leave your normal traditional pramanas. How is it? What color is it? What shape is it? We have a habit of intellectually grasping anything. And that is not to be intellectually grasped. That makes it difficult. So one may be very sharp, but that sharp intellect doesn't work. Here subtle intellect works. Gurudev used to say, to shave you need a blade. Shovel cannot shave. Howsoever shovel may be sharp, but through shovel you cannot shave your... So one may be very brilliant in some field of academics. He may be gold medalist, but here may be zero. You need another kind of subtlety here to understand that. One may be totally illiterate. He may be class 6 pass like Raman Maharshi. Or hardly any education like Swami Nityananda ji. Or almost illiterate like Ramkrishna Paramahansa. He didn't go for any school. Schooling also he didn't. But these people understand because they are the subtlest of the intellect to grasp that which is beyond name and form. They may not be able to talk like you and me in English. So when Gurudev started talking in English, many were surprised that Sadhu can talk English also. They thought Sadhu cannot talk English. Then when I go to some school, colleges and I speak in English in India, they are very surprised, very impressed. Well, the Swamiji is in English is speaking Swamiji. He can speak good English. He is quite educated. They don't know that these things have no value in spiritual life. You may be educated, not educated. More important is pure and subtle, pure mind and subtlest intellect. These things don't work here. Like your eyes don't work to find out the touch, whether it is hot or cold. Sometimes the ladies are there, whole vessel is kept. It is very hot, but it is not seen it is hot. Immediately they lift it. They got burnt. Why? It did not see that it is hot. Eyes are not a praman for hot. And once or twice if you get burnt, then next time you will use right praman first. Then you will do like that. No, it is cold, you can lift now. ठीक? तो उसमें सटल इंटेलेक्ट. दूरदर्शन मीन्स इट इज डिफिकल्ट. योगिनो बिभ्यति यस्मात्. So Yogino, from the yogis, Gyan yogis, these dualists are scared. And what he says, Abhay Bhay Darshina, in the fearless self, they are having fear. They have fear because they think, my God will be negated. They will say God is not having form, He doesn't have Leela. How can He have Leela when He doesn't have form? he is unborn. They don't understand that Vedanta has no opposition. Vedanta only says that Leela is possible, everything is possible, both are at different levels, but they are stuck up to their own ideas, obsessed. Therefore, I was never going to any mutt, etc. Because when I saw people, I say he's talking about his own point. What I want to hear is not, what is the truth hereafter? After that, you tell me. What? And therefore, Gurudev was satisfied. When I was very small, my science student was there. So don't tell me you have to believe this, believe this. I will believe now, I will believe, but first tell me what is the truth and how that is the truth. How that is the truth. All of you are right, but from one angle you are right, not from all angle you are right. So here it is said that you are scared of these dualists. Dualists are scared. Bhakti is not scared. Dualists are scared. Bhakti, every jnani has a bhakti. Jnani has a bhakti. But they are scared, you are Vedantins, you are this. I told you, no? Some people run away. This is talking of Vedanta. Why cannot I am devotee? I am running away. If your nishtha is in bhakti, no problem. But don't negate Vedanta so easily. Now he is quoting Shankaracharya. Bhagavat Pujya Padascha Shushka Tarka Patu Namun Ahur Madhyamikan Bhrantan Ahur Madhyamikan Bhrantan Achintesmin Sadatmani. So, Bhagavat Puja. Shankaracharya is called Bhagavat Padacharya. Generally, Guru's name we don't take all the time. Every time you take Guru's name, you address in some way. So, Shankaracharya Bhagavan is called as Bhagavat Padacharya. So here he said, highly esteemed Bhagavat Pujya Padascha. So he says, Shushk Tark Patun Amun. Amun is from others, masculine. Asau, Amu, Ami, Amum, Amu, Amun. Second accusative, plural. Ditiya, Bahuvachan. So, Amun means these. They are expert in dry logic. Shushk Tark Patun. Who? Madhya, Buddhist, etc. Ahur Madhyamikan. Acha, and on the topic of Atma, Asmin Sadatmani, seventh case. Sadatmani, or on the self topic, they are Bhrantan, they are deluded. Acha, why they are deluded? Because they are not believing in the Ved Praman. They are not believing in that Ved Praman. See, use the Praman, and after using the Praman, you will know that my Praman was right or wrong. This is the way to find the Praman. Supposing, some person has said something. After you say, I don't know whether he is right or wrong. Let us follow him and see. If he was saying wrong, you will know in time that he was saying wrong. But if you don't use at all and without using only say he is wrong, then you will not be knowing whether he is doing wrong or right. So, they are Bhranta. Bhranti means brandy. So they are deluded. Anadritya Shrutim Maurkhya Ime Bauddhastamasvinaha Apedire Niratmatvam अनुमानैक चक्षुषः. Sri Vidyananda Swami, he just gives left and right. So don't mind his words. Bole ime bauddhaha, these Buddhists, maurkhyat because of their foolishness. You saw that maurkhyat? And what they did? Anadritya shrutim. They neglect the shruti pramana. And who are there? Tamasvina. Don't read tapasvina. Tamasvina. Please correct it. This book does not have a right printing. My book. It is ma, not pa. So these are tamasvi, overpowered by tamagun. Oh, I thought tapasvi. They are tamasvi. Ajib sa naam hai tapasvi. Tamasvi, not tapasvi. So, apedire means they propounded. What they propounded? Niratmatvam. There is nothing called Atma. Vah, vah, vah. And how are they? Anuman eik chakshusha. They have only one, they are squint eye. They have only one eyes of logic. They don't use the other eyes of Shastra. Both you use. You use logic as for justifying the Shastra. Logic, independent logic will take you nowhere. Because you don't know where you will start and where you will reach. Because this is not the topic of logic. All logic will take you to some kind of vicious circle. It is a topic of, it is trans-logic topic is there. Understood, no? Apedire niratmatvam. They said there is nothing called Atma. In the deep sleep, there is anatma, there is shunya there. Acha? From that deep sleep comes waking. So waking is also shunya. Everything is called nihilism or shunyavad. Then dream also is shunya. So because in the deep sleep, whole world exists in shunya, it goes back into shunya, and therefore I am shunya. What about Atma? Bole Atma is your imagination, there is nothing called Atma. What shall I do? Meditate on that shunya. What about God? There is no God. God is your mental projection. Hello. What about Atma? Bole Atma. कुछ नहीं है सब आत्मा. कुछ नहीं हो. ब्रह्म वगैरह बोले बेकार की बात करते हो. कोई ब्रह्म वगैरह है नहीं. दिमाग खराब कर रहे हो अपना. कर्मकांड बोले कर्मकांड belongs to pandits. They wanted to cheat and earn money. They brought all the shraddh etc. Satnarayan Puja shraddh they brought so that they can earn lot of money. This pandit, all are just nothing. And therefore, if you go to the Buddhist temple, I have gone in monasteries, you will see some are meditating very quietly. I have gone to Tibet side. No Ishwar is there. And biggest murtis are of the Buddha only. Tallest, the laughing Buddha, sleeping Buddha, kya Buddha. Biggest murtis are the Buddha. वो सबको काट दिया उन्होंने. कुछ नहीं, कोई राम नहीं, कोई कृष्ण नहीं. And they are the offshoot of Hinduism. Gautam Buddha was born in a Hindu family. His name was Siddhartha. You have heard his story. Only thing when it asked him, Ishwar is there or not, he didn't say anything. So people just thought he is not there. So he did not say Ishwar is not there. He did not say. More than the teachers, followers are dangerous sometimes. So, followers said, Dekho, Guruji has said nothing about God, therefore God is not there. He did not quote any Vedic, and therefore Ved etc. are only, nothing is there. कुछ नहीं बचा. Anyway, it has distorted quite a bit now. Now it has gone through worst. If you go there, you will know what I'm talking. So anadritya, anadrit means disregarding, disrespecting. Shruti morkhyat, because of murkhata, foolishness. Ime bauddha tamasvinaha, these tamo, empowered part by tamoguna, niratmatvam apidire, they propounded how Atma is without any, how there is nothing called Atma. Because they use the worldly logic. And we use Shruti Mataha Tarka Anusandhiyatam. We say, okay, what is the scripture saying? Then our logic is blessed by the scriptures. As I told you, to know Bhagwan Krishna's Lila, you have to use the logic of Bhagwan's area. And not human logic to use Bhagwan's Leela. Don't use that logic. That a man should not touch a woman, or woman should not touch a man. This is human logic, and this is right in human area. That is the dharma. But Bhagavan is neither man nor woman. He is in both, and therefore he is not touching a woman. He himself is alone is Gopi. He alone is Krishna. If you know that Ishwar's logic, then you can understand the Leela of Bhagwan Krishna. Otherwise, you will get more confused. I hope you are understanding. And therefore, the Phal Shruti of Ras Leela is written in Bhagavad. Those who have calm, etc., they should read Ras Leela. Lo. Last shlok is this. Hridrog. भगवान कृष्ण की लीला है. वो बोलते हैं नमाम कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति नमे कर्म फले स्पृहा. आई एम नॉट अटैच्ड टू एक्शन, नाइदर आई हैव एनी अटैचमेंट टू द फ्रूट ऑफ एक्शन. इति माम यो विजानाति कर्म बिर न सबध्यते. वन हू नोज दिस, ही इज आल्सो नॉट बाउंड बाय एनी एक्शंस लाइक मी. आई एम नॉट बाउंड बाय एनी एक्शन. If you understand the Bhagwan's logic, then you can apply that logic in the Leela here. And then you can understand. ठीक है? Then you can understand that. Similar mistake Chitraketu did. Chitraketu went to Kailash. He saw Bhagwan Shiv on his lap. Parvati ji is there. And he is teaching Vedanta. He laughed. He said, see, in front of so many rishis, you are having your wife on your lap and you are talking how Atma and Brahman is one. Even human beings don't do like that. Don't you understand? This is not the way to do it. This is wrong. You should have some decency. Shiv ji smiled. Shiv ko farak padta nahi unko. In him drishta drishya bhed is not there. Parvati ji got very angry. Parvati ji cursed him to become a demon. For him, Shivji Parvati is Prakriti or Maya, Brahman only. To represent that, like my power of speech is always in the lap of myself. It cannot leave. Otherwise, I'll be in my room and I'll send my power of speech. Only you will hear something. Understood, no? It takes quite a time to understand Ishwar's logic there. It is not illogical, it is translogical. वो पार्वती जी तो वही शिव जी का ही फॉर्म है. गिरा अरत जल में वो जल बीज सम कयत भिन्न न भिन्न. Like the word and the meanings is not two. Similarly, Shiv and Parvati are not two. Shivji did not react. I hope you're understanding. And a lot of leelas are there about Lord Shiva. They read Shiv Puran and get more confused sometimes. अरे तुम क्या समझो? तुम हो घोंचू टाइप. His body is not made out of 5 elements. Avatar body is not made out of 5 elements. As our body is. There is nothing decomposes in the body. There is no decomposition in the body. That he'll start sweating. All this not there. Chalo. We just pick up like a novel and start reading Ramayana and Mahabharata. It's not that simple topic. And similarly, these people just use the logic of the world in self. Because it is not seen, therefore it is not there. Because I cannot experience it as objectively, therefore it is not there. They did not know that there is something. In the deep sleep also we will prove that how that self is there. I'll come to it later in later classes. Acha? Haan. And what now Buddhists are being asked? He said, see, I thought at least you are using logic, but your logic is also not properly used. Well, why? I'm telling you why. Let's read now 32nd verse. Please be alert. Your alertness will make the subject clear. Shunyamasīditi brūṣe sadyogam vā sadatmatāṃ shunyasya na tu tad yuktam ubhayam vyaha tattvataha. What do you say? Please sit down and tell me. You will have some tea, coffee? No. So he said about this shunyam asid iti. Well, non-existence is existing. But you only said non-existence is there. Well, yes, I am saying no. How many times I was asking the same question? I am saying non-existence is existing. Buddhist said. Well, if you are saying that, now I have two questions. Vedanta asked two questions. You said non-existence is existing. So existence is the quality of non-existence. So there is association of existence with the non-existence. Because you said the non-existence is existing. There are two possibilities. Either existence is a quality of non-existence, and there is an association of the existence with the non-existence, or non-existence is of the nature of existence. I hope you are finding it difficult. No. I am finding it very easy. Kyun bhai Kaushik? Understanding that? He is saying there are two possibilities. One is yoga, that you are associating, you are saying non-existence is existing. So there is existence is associated with the non-existence. How can something be associated which is not there? How can something, number one question is, I am associated with the son of a barren woman. That my engagement is there on 25th March. With whom? Son of the barren woman. Tell me, how can you be associated with somebody who was not there? You are associating existence with the non-existence by saying that non-existence is existing. Don't think he will be quiet, he will again answer. And secondly, if you say that non-existence tadatmakam, the nature of non-existence is existence, ये अजीब सी बात हो गई. The nature of absence is presence. The nature of absence of cow is cow. It's contradiction. How can the nature of absence of something be that which is not there? It is vyadato vyaghat dosh. It is like saying in my mouth the tongue is not there. How can something which is absent have the nature of something which is present? It will be opposite. I hope you're understanding that. The two logic he said. He said if it is quality, this existence and non-existence cannot exist together. And second thing he said, if the non-existence is of the nature of existence, that will be a big flaw because it will be a total contradiction. Something absence is of the nature of presence. It is just like saying Mr. X is absent here, but he's of the nature of, he is present here. He is absent and you are saying present also here. Nature of absence is the presence of that person. This is not possible. I say gold is not there, but it is present here. So, then he gives example. This Vedanta is giving example. 33rd verse. Please keep on following the track of argument. Don't get lost. Okay, I'm following. I'm actually becoming intelligent. Since last year, I'm feeling that I have become intelligent. Although nobody appreciates me. These are the kind of people here, they don't appreciate. But from October onwards, I think my IQ has increased. I don't know because of the mantra chanting I do or whatever is there or some devata has come inside. But I have become intelligent. I am able to understand that which was very difficult for me. Oh, yes, I have become intelligent. Don't look at me, otherwise I'll forget everything. The moment you said I got it, immediately I got it. Therefore I am becoming intelligent. I don't know whether I'll remain or I'll become same as I was. I don't know. All possibilities are there. Even Sanskrit I am understanding nowadays. Acha? Yes. I understand which sandhi is there, what is there. Something has changed inside. Something has gone, something, I don't know. But I forget everything. Na yuktas tamasa suryaha na pichasau tamomayaha sat shunyayor virodhitvat shunyamasit katham vada. He is saying, Vedanta is saying, Surya tamasa yukta. You say sun is associated with darkness. Like you are saying existence is associated with non-existence. Second, napi chasau tamomaya. Sun is of the nature of darkness. How can something be of the nature of its opposite? How can it be of the nature of the opposite? Satchunayor virodhitvat. Similarly, if you say existence and non-existence, because they are opposite in nature, and therefore shunyam asit, how can you say the non-existence was existing in the beginning? This is Vedanti's counter-argument. I hope you have understood this. This is very simple. I'll move forward. He said, no. See, I have a question. Acha? Now again Buddhist skin. This question is not written, answer is there. I'll put the question. Next slok. Vyedader nama rupe Mayaya suvikalpite Shunyasya nama rupe cha Tatha chechivyatam chiram. He said, Mr. Vedantin, ये क्या है? चले ना आते. So he says, Mr. Vedantin, tell me one thing. Well, can I ask you also certain question? Definitely ask. This world as per you is mithya or real? Well, mithya is false. And sat is real or mithya? Sat. If sat and mithya can coexist, then why not non-existence and existence can coexist? No, again say, you say that the world is mithya, false. And your existence is true. Yes, I say like that. So both are existing together or not? Yes. Existence is Nirakar, world is Sakar. Yes, so Nirakar, Sakar is existing. World is Sagun, existence is Nirgun, Nirgun, Sagun is existing. World is Jad, existence is Chetan, Chetan Jad is existing. So when it comes to you, you conveniently get existence and the world exists together. When it comes to my non-existence, being existing with the existence, then you raise our argument that it is not possible. What wrong I did? If you do the same thing, it is not wrong. If I do the same thing, it is wrong. You have one standard for yourself, one standard for me. I don't know understood his argument or not. Vyadadehe nam rupe maya suvikalpite. Vyadade nam rupe. This is Vedantins is saying that Vyad means space, etc., which is name and form. By Maya they are imagined. Acha? And now what is the answer of this question? Answer of this question is, then in your case, absence and presence can coexist. Because existence does not have any name and form. And it is existing with every object which has name and form. So they can coexist. But Maya can't coexist. Let me tell you, don't be upset. Don't feel lost. We have an answer. Well, what answer is there? Answer is very simple. What? Please switch off all the light and sleep. In totally dark room you sleep. It is possible that in the dream you will have a bright sunlight. So bright sunlight and darkness are coexisting. Means Satya and Mithya can coexist. But absence in the same level of reality, in the same dark room, the brightness cannot coexist with the dark room. Or in that same dream, darkness cannot exist with the bright dream. But in two different level of reality, in Vyavaharik Satta and Paramarthik Satta, both can coexist together. Like, I give the example of dream, hundreds of examples are there. Mirage water, which is a water, can coexist with a dry desert. So you mean to say what? I mean to say, this name and form, because it is false, they can coexist with the truth. They are not coexisting, rather on the truth the name and form is superimposed. But presence and absence of the same thing and the same level cannot be coexisting. I am sitting here. You cannot see. My absence and me cannot be seen at the same time. My absence and me cannot be coexisting. Oh, I understand that. I hope you are understanding this. With everything is there. You may have quite a rain in the dream, but drought in the waking. So drought and waking and rain and the flood are coexisting. Because one is Satya, other is Mithya. This is the answer given. So don't compare your and mine. Because for you, non-existence and existence are the same level. Oh, both are real in your eyes. Oh, let me do one thing. He said, let me make my non-existence Mithya. Tell me, if my non-existence is Mithya, can it exist with existence? He is asking. Bolo yes or no? If his non-existence is Mithya, can it exist with your existence? Yes. Like all other Mithya things, one more we are adding. What problem is there? Shunyasya nam rupe cha tatha. Here Vidyananda Swami says, May you have a long life. Chet jivatam chiram. I bless you. You are totally right. Bon voyage. You can have a good life. Time is over. 10 o'clock meet, somebody is coming. And we will complete this wherever. There also, I hope we will have classes. Okay, we'll continue. So, let me complete this section. Argument, trail of argument, then you will get more clarity. Then we will go to another word called asit. This was incidental diversion. Hey, I think this is very good diversion. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.